Hello everyone, this is the LEGO Imperial TIE Fighter. This set has 432 pieces, it has 3 minifigures, retail in the US for $40, and is for ages 8 and up. Now let's get on to what is inside the box. Probably nothing special, but it's fun to see anyways. Alright, now we're getting inside the box here. Nothing new in the box art. By the way, it's the same kind of greebling that we have here for the past year or two. And inside the box you got your bags, your construction manual here. I think it's 3 different bags. Yep, 3 different numbered bags. You got 1, 2, and 3. Alright guys, now here's the set completely built. Here are our extra pieces, including a bolt for your spring-loaded shooters there on your TIE Fighter. Now let's get to the minifigures. Alright guys, our first figure here is the TIE Fighter pilot, and I really like this figure. I think it's really well detailed here. It comes with a little pistol blaster there. It's an all black outfit. If you look on the torso, he actually has some pipes going down, or wires, or tubes, whatever you want to call them. On the first order one from the newer Sith TIE Fighter, it actually had a tube from the face mask. I kind of wish they did a new mold for that for this one. But then again, it might have looked off, so I think this looks fine as it is. It has, so I'm doing this with one hand, guys, sorry. Some alright back printing. Now my problem with this figure, and it's a big problem, is the back of his head here. I really don't like the look of that. It needs to be fixed with some black. What I do is, if I just grab a face like this, I don't exactly know what figure this was from. I'm sure you can get like a Batman figure as well with the all black. There's many Batman figures like that, and you can place them on this. So I'm going to do that right for you guys now. Alright, now here's the face he did come with, by the way. It's like the Lex Luthor Batman face. But now that I switched it to this face, look how much better it looks from the back side here. It's all black, and that just looks so much better. I think LEGO should really consider doing that, and then when you take the helmet off, you still got a face, right? So I think LEGO should really consider doing that for the TIE Fighter pilots. But for this set specifically, they have this head here, which is a little disappointing, but it will be on for the rest of the review. So, but let's get on to the next figure. Our next figure up here is NIL8, or if you say it really fast, Annihilate. And I actually really do dig this figure here. It has some nice printing on it, especially the torso. I love the different vibrant colors there of the red, blue, and yellow. I think that looks really good. It's very similar to like a C-3PO. I think this is like the Empire or the Imperial like protocol droid, similar to C-3PO. I really like the figure. The head, it looks really good. It kind of reminds me of like an alien, which I really dig that. I want to say this droid specifically, model of this droid was in the show Rebels, if you have seen that show. And the torso print on the back here as well, you see those same yellow, red, and blue colors. I think it's a really solid color scheme, and I really like this figure for that. And now for the most controversial figure of the bunch here, is just a plain Stormtrooper. It's actually the same torso, hip, and legs that they've been using for a while with these Stormtroopers. And a standard blaster weapon there. And he has, your typical torso backprint there as well. Except, I think they introduced these helmets in 2018. Believe it or not, this is actually my first version of this helmet. And a lot of people say it's oversized. And it's just ridiculous looking. But I personally, this is going to be like a very unpopular opinion, but I actually really do dig this head. Now, when I first got it in person, I was like, holy crap, this head is huge. But I really do dig it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you look at Kylo Ren's helmet, right? That thing is absolutely huge. No one criticizes that. So, I really do like this helmet. I do. I really like this helmet, as controversial as it may be. And it's very accurate. And it's also a dual mold. So what I mean by that is, it's actually black and white. It's a complete dual mold, so it's not like all white with some printing on it. It is a dual mold like that, and these figures come with, oh, I picked up the wrong thing there. These figures come with a regular person face now, which is cool, so we're not getting that typical angry clone. And the TIE Fighter pilot over there that I'm pointing at with this gun has another face as well, which is the Lex Luthor face, which is cool. I just wish it had a black face mask, kind of like a ski mask like I showed you for that figure. Now let's get on to the actual TIE Fighter itself. Now on to the actual TIE Fighter itself. And I gotta be honest, I really dig the design. I really like this thing. It's very compact, and some people say it's like size inaccurate. The cockpit's supposed to be smaller, or the wings are supposed to be bigger, hence like the more expensive TIE Fighters we've had in the past. But similar to the Rebel show, where I also mentioned Annihilate earlier in the figures, this seems like it's from Rebels, and if it is from Rebels, it is like an almost perfect design. It looks just out of the show, like it just was ripped out of the show. I really like the design for that. I think the top here, I think this is backwards. On the box art there, and on the instructions, it's supposed to be, it's facing the right way, like I built it the right way, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be twisted to the other side here. I don't know. I swear to God, that's how it looked. I'll have to look it up, and I'll reference that in my overall thoughts. I'll get back to that later. As you can see, you also have your spring-loaded shooters, like everything has. My only problem with them is they stick out of the back quite a lot. Let me give you a better view here. They stick out the back quite a lot. It's a little off-putting. You don't have to have them in there, but I feel like you do at the same time. I don't know. Another off-putting thing here is these dark gray pieces. Like, I don't know why these ball joint pieces weren't, like the light gray here. I mean, that's kind of dumb to me. But I love the greebling and the detail here on the wings. Now, both wings are identical. They are the same. They look really good. This piece here, it is a printed piece, and it looks really good. This thing actually opens up, obviously. You can open up the top as well, and we can pop in a figure like this. Just like that. And then you can just close the top here. I'd probably put down his blaster a little bit. I don't, no, okay, sick. It works perfectly. Still kind of has his blaster up. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it looks, I love this design. I don't know what else to say about it, honestly. But yeah, I think that's all I got to talk about for the build. Let's get to my overall thoughts about the set. Alright guys, now into my overall thoughts about the set. Well, let's first start off with this. Yeah, this piece is backwards. It is supposed to be like this, and the box art and the instructions were wrong. And that was same with the Sith TIE Fighter that I reviewed earlier on the channel. You could check that video out. But yeah, I don't know why LEGO is doing that, but it's a simple fix. It's not like like the wing is a freaking potato. You know what I mean? So that's fine. I really like the build. Like, for what you're getting for $40, it's a great price to part ratio there. And you're getting 3 figures. These 2 are duplicatable. I don't know if Annihilate is. I mean, he's a named character, but I don't know. If you want an army of Annihilates, you go right ahead. But especially the Stormtrooper and the TIE Fighter pilot, for sure. Those are definitely multiples you can get of, and same with the TIE Fighter itself. So I really love this design for what you're getting, and it was a pleasant surprise for me here in 2021. If I had to give any criticisms, I would say this, but it's an easy fix. I wish the stud shooters, these spring-loaded shooters here on the back, I wish they weren't so. That's frustrating, because then when you take them out, let me shoot them out here. Look how it just feels bland, right? It just feels lacking. And I really wish that wasn't the case. So it feels like you have to have them in there. But then when you do, the back looks ugly. I'm sure you can mod it and make it and fix it. But another thing here is actually the pilot itself. Like I discussed earlier, this head is very frustrating to me. I mean, that is just a glaring issue that LEGO has still not found a way to fix, when I literally have found a way myself. And you just make a head like this, similar to this. Like, it's not... Focus here, sorry guys. You just make a head like this. Like, it's not rocket science now, LEGO. But I think if you love the TIE Fighter, you love Star Wars, you love LEGO, this is a must buy. I love this set. I wouldn't be surprised if I get multiples of this set just to build like a TIE Fighter army. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Brady's golf channel. My friend Brady, his channel will be in the description below, so make sure to check that out if you're into golf. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.